कहा यह जाता है कि हर कामयाब मर्द के पीछे एक औरत का हाथ होता है। लाइकवाइज बेगम ज़ैद खान हमारे साथ आज मौजूद है। Begum Zaid Khan was married to Brigadier Zaid Khan for over 40 years, and this included her 13 years in the army. In these 13 years, besides bringing up 2 daughters, she had to move her household 10 times all over East and West Pakistan as her husband's career progressed. This movement required patience and commitment, as each move meant new house, new friends, new schools, and new environments. They finally settled in Karachi after retirement. We are lucky that she has graced the occasion and with us today. However, she has requested Vice Admiral Shamoon Alam Khan to address the audience on her behalf. Vice Admiral Shamoon Alam Khan was commissioned in the Pakistan Navy from the Royal Naval Academy, Dartmouth. In the course of his career, he has commanded every type of surface ship in the Navy. He has also commanded the Naval SSG, the Naval Academy, the Joint Services Staff College, and has attended the Royal College of Defence Studies, United Kingdom. His last appointment was Commander Pakistan Fleet, and he got retired in 1995. Post-retirement, he has been ambassador to Tunisia and Ukraine. I request Admiral Shamoon to kindly come to the podium.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my singular honor to represent my Bhavi Nuzhat Alam and nieces Naila Alam and Muniza in order to celebrate this early afternoon, and I term it as happy hour. The Navy has been roped in under the orders of Lieutenant General Javed Alam, the youngest brother of the Alam clan, to pay tribute to our eldest brother, Brigadier Zaid Khan, who was better known as Zede. In order to do this, I will be disappointing some of you by saying that I have not come here to praise Zede. On my part, there will be no glorifications and no pretenses. In order to do away with some long faces in the audience, I will tell you that the Alam family will reassure you that Zede did not like praise, he did not like makhan, and he did not like apple polishers. Therefore, I have no option but to disclose to you some dark home truths of the Alam family. In order to describe the life we led in the Alam home in the Murray Hills, I will draw on a Farsi saying, "It is better to be a dog than to be a younger brother." A younger brother is treated like scum. He has to do all the dirty work and is bullied. By good fortune, I brought up the middle order of the Alam clan, and therefore I was saved half of this agony. Imagine what Aftab and Javed had to go through since they brought up the tail end. One of the blessings of being a young brother is that one did not have to worry about his wardrobe. The clothes came automatically down the line. They were well used with holes and patches at the rear end of the trousers and the knees. Therefore, the modern fashionable trend of wearing patched clothing came early and easy to us. Of course, with the clothing, if they were too loose, we were told, "Sabr, you will grow into them." One positive which came with the clothing was the experience that made us so much the wiser. When I look back at my brothers before me, Zede, Feroz, Shuaib, and Shamim, I am today a beneficiary of these outstanding men in uniform. Aftab and Javed were, of course, the tail-enders and the end beneficiaries. Zede's close friends considered him and indeed the Alam family to suffer from a disease which they fondly termed as the Alam kink. I will explain this rare disease in 5 short episodes. I will start with my mother, who was deeply religious. A newspaper reporter asked her that, do your sons say their namaz, do they keep rozas, and have they done hajj? Her reply was that her sons are not hajis, they are pajis, which meant they are very naughty. The second is when Zede Khan, as a green second lieutenant, in an exercise lost a confidential map. In order to make good the loss, he went to our father to obtain a replacement copy. My father told him that since you lost the map, which was an accountable item, you should therefore face the music. The third relates to then Lieutenant Javed Alam, being ordered by his battery commander to cut down some trees for building bunkers for troops' accommodation. The matter was duly reported and an inquiry instituted. The CO bluntly denied giving any such orders, and the blame came down to Javed. Javed went to Big Brother, who was then the Colonel's staff. Big Brother's ruling was that since he did cut down the trees, he should therefore face the music. The fourth occurrence was when Zede's GOC proudly presented his 1971 war plan and made the mistake of asking for comments. Zede, then a lieutenant colonel, was quick off the mark, and he found a lot of faults in the plan. The GOC asked him as to how does he rectify these faults. Zede's kinky reply was that it was not his problem, but it was the GOC's job to do so. One would be surprised that after such a kinky reply, Zede even made a brigadier. The last episode involves me. Zede, on 25th March 1971, while commanding 2 Commando Battalion, arrested Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. Soon after that, he moved to Kaptai Dam with orders to attack and retake Rangamati from enemy control. At this time, I had accompanied General Akbar, DG ISI, to Chittagong, and at the same time, intelligence information was received that the enemy had withdrawn from Rangamati. I volunteered to carry this intelligence information to Zede and to tell him to exercise caution while attacking. On arrival at Kaptai, I found Zede and his commandos ready to launch a waterborne assault across the lake from Kaptai to Rangamati, which was the first and last assault of its kind in our military history. On reading the message, he asked me if the intelligence was authentic and had the enemy actually withdrawn. I replied that I was only the messenger and it was not my problem, but his job to decide and then face the music. I soon realized that he didn't have the foggiest idea as to how to sail his commandeered boats and navigate those tricky waters. I therefore asked him if I could help by accompanying him. To my most generous offer, he remarked, "Okay, it is your funeral." We landed at sunset and he took Rangamati without any loss. By this time, my stomach was growling with hunger. I then asked Big Brother as to what do we do for dinner. After all the help that I had rendered, his reply certainly sounded kinky. He said that amongst us commandos, we have a rule that each one fends food for himself. And that, General Javed Alam, brings me to the end of my kinky tribute to Brigadier Zede Khan. May his soul rest in peace.